There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name's Kai, and welcome back to this Saturday Coronation Special here live from the Brokerock server. Hope you've all had an absolutely fantastic week. We've had lots of fun here today, had all the bunting up and stuff, so we'll talk about that as we continue on with the stream. We are continuing, this is part number 3 of our Villager Trading Hall live stream series that we have taken up from the Ocean Monument. We'll jump into the server in a couple of moments. And yeah, so we'll just let some folk come in and then we'll get started on this. We are going to be hopefully stacking up Village number 3 today. We are going to have to grab some resources for that first. And we're also going to be setting up as many of the villagers as we can. We're going to be aiming for, I think, about 10 clerics for this live stream. So hopefully we can get those set up and start getting them to give us the reduced trades. So yeah, as I say, this is Coronation Day here in the UK. So I've always had the kids with the bunting and the crowns and the flags out. So that's where what's been going on here today anyway. So let's jump straight into the Brokerock server. As always, I'm not signed in because I'm silly and forget to do it. If there is any audio issues or anything whatsoever, or even anything you want to talk about, please feel free to write in our live chat and we'll get to that if I can see the chat, and my moderator will also pass anything across that comes up. If we get any of those rabble that we have the last couple of streams, we'll just tighten them out and just continue, because we don't really want that kind of thing. So anything at all, write in the chat, I'll comment back to you. Let's get started and jump straight on to the Brokerock server and let's see where we are. So in our last episode, we obviously got village number 2 set up. Hello, we are here at the Ocean Monument, and yeah, we basically got set up for village number 2. So we now have got 10 shepherds, giving us all different coloured rules, and we have got ourselves 10 of the weaponsmiths, which is absolutely awesome. They're trading away our iron pretty nicely. There has been a couple more deaths. I am slowly approaching that 70 mark, which I hope to not do by the end of the season, because that would just, what a way to end the season on 70. A couple of weeks left in the season. I want to double check if I have got any blaze rods with me, because I do want to... Do I have blaze rods? White. Empty shulker box, really? We're also going to be diving into the nether. Oh, 4. 4 is not enough. Right, we need to go back to the base. That's fine, folks, we can do that. I should have actually grabbed myself a totem out of there first. Thank you. So we'll grab ourselves a totem, because the chances are I will die. That is bound to happen with me flying about the nether. And we're probably going to need to get ourselves some blaze rods. So if we have to do that, then we'll do that. If we don't, then we don't. But these things happen. If it happens, it happens. Oh, that's wrong. I didn't just do that. Nope, nobody's seen it. Nope, didn't happen. So let's jump straight through and let's jump back to the base. Hopefully grab myself a brand new ender chest, because that would be very handy. And yeah, unless there's one down here. I don't think there is. No. Okay, so we're going to be grabbing ourselves a brand new ender chest. We're also going to be grabbing ourselves as much as we can. You can see there's a lot of damage to this tunnel, which was one of the reasons that my video was very, very late. Not the fact that I stupidly set it to release half an hour previous. So this tunnel has totally been destroyed by gas, so we'll need to find some way to stop the catalyst from spreading. If we get to it, because we are a couple of weeks away from potentially the start of season number 6. And the release of 1.20, which is absolutely awesome. I'm really, really excited. And yeah, I can't wait to see what we do for the next season. So we'll head back to the base. Hopefully we don't need to jump along to the nether fortress, because if we do, then that's really going to... It's going to knock the wind out of me a wee bit. Killing blazes and getting attacked by weather skeletons is something that happens to me a lot, unfortunately. So hopefully we don't have that. This area I have kind of neglected, unfortunately, over the last couple of months. It does look good. It's only partially complete. The village itself is pretty much a couple of houses with this town centre. Our mansion up in the corner, which is absolutely awesome. Our gold farm. Yeah, I guess it kind of works on our massive fountain. But we never ever got round to finishing off our castle. But that's, by the by. So the things we're going to need for this live stream is we're going to grab ourselves a stack of those emeralds. We're going to be grabbing ourselves as many blaze rods as we can. We're also going to be needing an ender's chest, because I was very stupid and just decided to hit it with my fortune pickaxe instead of my this one. I have got. Ooh, we'll just take that one. Yeah, we'll just take that one. It's fine. It's all good. It's fine. So blaze rods. Where would I keep blaze rods? And my inventory is an absolute mess, as it always is. This is just what happens to me. My inventory is always an absolute mess. So we'll need to be grabbing ourselves any wood that we come across as well, because we'll need wood. And I have got a shulker box with me, with some of the resources in it, but not all of them. So there's no blaze rods in there. Oh, look at that. We don't need to go to the Nether Fortress. Nice. So let's grab ourselves 10 of those. We'll need to grab ourselves some stone. We need 30 bits of stone. Yep, 30 bits of stone. And we're going to craft ourselves. Oh. And we'll craft ourselves up the job blocks for our villagers. And we should get to... What do you know? Isn't the recipe that? No. Is it cobblestone? Have I been completely stupid and picked up stone instead of cobblestone? Not that that's a major issue. We have got absolutely shed loads of that as well. Yes, there we go. So now we have ourselves 10 brewing stands. We also, as I say, we need to grab as much wood as we can, because we have got an absolute ton of beds to make up. We could, hopefully, I had hoped by this point to be able to use the villagers, but we're not. My shepherds are not leveled up enough for that yet, so there we are. So now we have all the resources to start stacking up our next village. We haven't been over here at all since the showing you all the snow farm, obviously when we were over last week. I am still working towards my project for the end of the season, which is one that you will see in the video which will probably be called, I don't know, season finale or something along those lines. This week has been an absolute pleasure to speak a lot with Old Guy, who has the absolute authority when it comes to villagers and anything to do with them. So I jumped over to his base this week and he talked me through some of the dynamics of how to stack villages and how best to lay them out, which probably resulted in all those extra hours that I was at the villagers, building mine. I was totally okay with that. Any kind of time interacting with these guys on here is an absolute godsend. They're all absolutely amazing. So do check out the link to all the other Brokerockers. Their links are on the bottom of every single video. They're a lot more experienced at this than I am, and they're, as I keep saying, they're absolutely amazing. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with them. So as I say, let's get on with this. So the plan is to stack the next. I should have picked up an additional 10 random job blocks, so we may have to make ourselves some composters just so that we don't have any kind of cross-linking issues, because at the moment we have 20 villagers across the back here. These are all set up, well, 11 or 12 of these are all being set up to 1 emerald trade. Absolutely awesome. I've just set this guy up earlier on. He sells bookcases for 1 emerald. They should obviously sell back at 1 for 1. Absolutely awesome. This is the one we're going to be using today, this horrible green colour. And I have already dug out the iron farm to the back of this, so all we'll have to do is, I've got to go and pick up lava. We'll do that shortly. As I say, we have got this column set up here. We will obviously deal with getting the lava kill blade in here, and we will place beds when the villagers are here, as to avoid any kind of cross-link issues. And of course we will also be across here at this iron farm, which is spawning golems, but they can't actually physically die because I haven't got a lava blade. But they link down to this chest down here, and as you can see I have already been killing them with my sword, so hopefully they don't come over and slaughter me. No, thank you. So good evening, Jax. How are you, bud? So I will actually jump back over quickly and grab ourselves the lava we're going to need, because without the lava we're not going to be able to cause, we're potentially going to have issues with those golems. How are you, Jax? It's been a while. Hope you're well. Hope you're feeling better. So what we'll do is we'll quickly jump into the nether, grab ourselves some lava. Oh no, actually we won't, because I have a secret area that we can get lava. Ooh. I knew there was a reason I had all those buckets on me. I have got 2 villagers already set up at what is now the beginning of... Hello Dara, how are you? So we have got 2 villagers already up the purple tunnel. They are sitting there ready to start the... I'm doing okay, hope you... I am also well, Jax, thank you very much. So the other thing I meant to grab from this absolute chest monster that I constantly keep building around is a clock, because we are getting a clock if we're trading, if we're doing stacking villages. There we go. Right, so let's go and grab ourselves the lava we need, and we're going to be... How are you, Dara? Hope you're well. We're going to be grabbing ourselves enough lava for this. It is only about 4 buckets, and I already have another one, so we're good. We're very, very good, folks. So as I said at the start of the stream, it is Coronation Day here in the UK. But so we basically, I've been up early this morning watching the TV from about 6:30. All the preparations for the King's coronation, and then we watched it all the way through to the flyover at 3 o'clock this afternoon, which is it was absolutely amazing. It's obviously a kind of once in a lifetime thing. So we will be, you know, it was really, really good to see. And, you know, it's not something I'm going to forget, I'll put it that way. YouTube didn't give me a notification of the stream, but I remember it was fine Saturday night. Oh, right. So I might need to, yeah, I might... See, the thing is, Dara, what I've been trying to do is set the stream up early, so I have got that kind of schedule thing, but I could always just leave it and just have it to, you know, don't actually physically announce the stream until I actually go live. I might do that at a late... Oh, we missed. We missed. We might do that at a later date. For future seasons, we may do that. I'm eating pumpkin pie now instead of golden carrots, which is kind of rubbish, but you know, these things happen. And obviously, if you watch the video, you know that we had to move our villager breeder an additional 100 blocks back, and then we have this adjoining tunnel which connects to the top of the purple, which we use for stacking the villages. So that's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of influence from old guy there. So I'll say what we'll start off with is we're getting this lava blade in play. If we get the lava blade in play, that will stop all these golems, which is, you know, we need the iron. We need the iron to trade the villagers and stuff, so we'll do that. I have nowhere near enough signs here. So we will probably need to make... Hello, go away. Push. Oh, and then I fall in the hole. There's so much easier ways of doing this, but, you know, it's me, so... You know. I do things a difficult way. I am super, super excited for 1.20. I think camels are actually going to be one of the most, you know, things I'm looking forward to the most. Ability to run a bit, you know, like kind of like old guys with horses, you know. I think I'll definitely have camels next season. I just think it'll be cool. So we'll grab ourselves our signs, and that's probably gonna be it. That won't be enough, but let's start off with. Jackson Dara, you've been up to anything exciting today? Oh, yeah, I didn't do that. No, that wasn't me. Nobody's seen anything. I didn't just try and place a block there thinking it was a sign. So we'll get this up. Well, we're nearly there. 3 blocks here. This one isn't as big as the other one. I've made a couple of blocks shorter. So this is actually the same as the one on the far side. I just decided that I know the whole thing about the fact that they spawn up in a 16 by 16 area and stuff. So taking that into consideration, I just kind of changed the way I had it. Hopefully it doesn't cause any issues. It's not too difficult to move the blade across. Nothing much. Hope the meeting today went well. I've seen the minutes. I know we're not going to discuss it on the stream. I was busy with the kids, obviously for the coronation and stuff. Camels, I keep forgetting about them. No damage when riding them. I still think they need to have chests, but it's fine I guess. Yeah, exactly. Totally agree. Could you imagine us running about with camels with chests and not taking damage? So yeah, as I say, that is... I don't know. I say I know the plans are in play for Brokerock Season 6. I'm not prepared to give any information out on that. I'm not, you know, there is people more suited to doing that, and it won't be me. I don't want to get in trouble. I want them to allow me back for Season 6. I think, to be fair, my seasons went really, really well. You know, I will be doing a season recap towards the end of the season. Just a quick, you know, a base tour and all that kind of stuff. Never need to make a temporary base again. Exactly. Right, so here we have that in play, and then all we have to do is, if my memory serves, all we really need is a 3 block gap with the thing inside. 1, 2, 3, so it should be there. See, I do know what I'm doing sometimes. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, there. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 there. That should be enough to kill all of the golems. Iron farm complete. Nice. So we have got iron farm number 2 complete now. If it's going to die. Thank you. Die. Nice. And your drops will go nicely into this box down here. Thank you very much, Mr. Iron Golems. Sorted. 2 iron farms down, folks. Simple as that. I've taken so much influence from old guy this season, it's just not even funny. I was talking to somebody on, I don't know if it was it a video about how much what was it? It was a Discord actually. It was I was in the BOB Discord, and you know we're talking about oh no, it was the Brokerock Discord. They were asking about builders and stuff, and I said I wasn't yeah, it was. I said also that I wouldn't class myself as one of the best builders on the server, but I've definitely learned a million times more than I ever have done. You know, I've never built anything near the level of builds that I have done this season, and I guess we can only really go from strength to strength, which is, you know, is absolutely amazing. So we'll grab ourselves these sticks, we'll get ourselves the remaining signs in play, and we'll set up the iron farm number 3, which is across here. And then we'll start stacking our village, getting the job blocks in play, getting the beds, getting all that kind of stuff, and I haven't got any blocks there. Typical Mr. Moth. Now, the only other issue we have with this area is we are surrounded by mineshaft. So the underneath us to there, across to there is all mineshaft. I have got as much as I physically could blocked in. Not all of it, and I haven't got water here yet either. Nobody noticed. Down there, it's not up here. So obviously you have got the areas at the back here, and I'm slowly blocking them in as I go. As long as we don't leave a 3 block gap, we shouldn't have any issue whatsoever with the golems. And that is actually all we need for that. And then what we need to do is actually get ourselves some lava. We'll get the water in play first. 2 water buckets is not the most difficult thing in the world. Lava will just fly back down. And then we'll start stacking villages. Looking at our clock, we still have loads of time anyway, so that's again no major feat. And we'll cheat this time and do this before we place the water. Yep, so much easier. Darren Jacks, what are you excited for 1.20? Anything you want to share? Obviously I had in the live stream a couple of weeks back, we did jump into the preview version and we had a quick look at, oh that's not 16 signs, ooh. We did have a look at some of the features. I don't know how I feel about the wood. Lava first and then water. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm doing. Totally agree. 1,000,000%. This one feels even smaller than the other one. But it's fine. I am not 100% sure that this first stack village worked. Okay, I'm going to say that now because I'm not getting golems spawning. They're sporadically going between the spawning pads, and we're getting hundreds of cats and all the rest of it. So there's no way knowing. I would prefer to have 2 golems in there and 2 golems in here. It does happen now and again, but to be fair, stacking this village isn't, you know, high priority. But at the end of the season, this is just me getting all the resources I need for my end project. Yeah. So we have got all those in play. We'll grab ourselves our lava and then grab some water, which we have infinite water sources absolutely everywhere, so no major issue. So I'm not going to disclose my plans for season 6. I'm still doing quite a lot of work on that in creative, but I am working on it. I have a rough idea what I'd like, and then I keep changing my mind, and then designing something, then change my mind and stuff. So there is always a chance that I'll go back to my original design because it's something I've always wanted to do. As you know, the way I'm doing Brokerock and stuff seems to be that I'm kind of sticking with these older style techniques that I've always wanted to do. I guess that's probably the best way to play it. And as I say, I think it's gonna be a great season. Looking forward to that. Oh, don't hit the roof. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen anymore. Since when does that happen again? What's that? Ah, oh, edible signs and maybe bamboo wood, I guess. Camels. Yeah, exactly. Edible signs I think is absolutely awesome. I love the idea of being able to, place a sign and edit one side and then edit the other, so it'll be great for shops. Obviously we'll be able to do, editable hanging signs as well, which is, totally changes the game. Camels, new bamboo, cherry blossom, new bookshelves, hanging signs. Yeah, exactly. And I think a lot of those things are going to be total game changers. The bookshelves, I understand how they work and I understand the fact that they give out redstone signals and, the things like that. I don't know if I've not placed all these signs yet. Oh, no, then I fell in the hole. Not looking forward to Nether. Yeah, I'm 1,000,000% behind you on that, Jax. I think for things like multiplayer servers and stuff, that could be one of these things that somebody's got to take advantage of really, really early game, and sell these templates for huge amounts of diamonds. And I know we obviously wouldn't because in Brokerock we don't do that kind of stuff, but I just get that feeling that it's the kind of thing that people are going to exploit on in certain circumstances. New bookshelves will allow us to sort books from other items. I'm not looking forward to the armor trims and netherite tool changes. It could have been fun, but they made them yucky. There is some of them that I quite like in regards to that. Not a lot of them. TB one, I've got to be honest. You know, I'm not going to do a song and dance and say 1.20 is going to be awesome. Everything's amazing. If I don't think that. I wouldn't be true to myself if I did that, but it is one of these things that I always look forward to an update. Mrs. Moth can tell you that. If there's an update out for something, I'll update it as quick as I possibly can. Sometimes it isn't for the best, because then a bug, if somebody finds a bug and then you've got to change it all again. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Stuff like that. Hopefully we don't have any bugs. I am looking forward to seeing what CenturyNet has got planned for our next season. I know he has got plans. And I guess for that you'll just need to look, be on the lookout for that. But I'm not going to give anything away. I feel like I still want to sometimes, but I'm just not going to do it. So that is going to be iron farm number 3 in play. Our beds, obviously for this village, are going to go in here. There will be big bugs. Yep. I think the netherite change in general will be probably be a bug, to be fair. I find the fact that I really don't know sometimes. There's always bugs in new releases, we know that, until people, physically get access to it. And the other thing that isn't really spoken about much, I've not heard about it really mentioned in Brokerock anyway, is the new camera command. That I think could be a game changer in some respects. If it will, if we'll use it on Brokerock, I don't know. We have camera counts, so do we really need the new bookshelves? The camera command? Probably not, to be fair. But it would be something I think is going to be pretty cool. So that is, basically you would do camera and you would like that kind of thing. You would do camera and then you would set whatever it is you want. You could change the camera to third person or floating above you and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Right, okay, so where are we time-wise? We're in the middle of the day. Camera talk was... Oh, was it? Oh, right, I was discussing the meeting today. Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of that. I think if we could use the camera to... Obviously, well, we use... here on Brokerock, we have our camera accounts that we use for... I mainly use mine for finding hidden mobs. I'm going to be fair, I can't log 2 devices in at the same time with the 2 accounts, so I'm not able to physically... I'm waiting for this to turn night time, in case you're wondering. Do I have... Yeah, yep, 3 beds, that's all we need. Cool. I can't log my 2 accounts at the same time, so I can't have my Mr. Rob Gaming, which is my cam account, and my main account, this one. I can't have the 2 of them on at the same time. So I can only really use the cam account if I'm looking for, if I start experiencing lag and stuff. I fly about my base looking for, hidden mobs and stuff. Except you can force a visitor to your world to not be able to shift the camera, so they won't. I wasn't aware of that, Dara. I know obviously other Brokerockers use their cam accounts the way they should be done. The cam's above them as a building and then they use it for time lapses and stuff. I can't physically do that, so I just use it for finding hidden mobs. Oh, we're approaching night time. Nearly time. But yeah, I have seen some really cool uses of the camera command. Hello. So these are our 2 villagers we're going to be using for this, setting up this village. This is Bob and Bob. They're not they're not named because I have killed quite a few of them doing this. So we'll not. I'm not using. They're not wasting name tags. I'm quite surprised that Baby A and Villager A are still alive. They are still the parents inside the trading hall, which is so they are the parents of every single villager I have in my trading hall, which is pretty awesome to be fair. So we just have to wait a couple of minutes for this to turn night time and then they will jump into their respective beds and then we'll get started on this. I timed this pretty well. I have got a chart, as I said in the video, that I couldn't get to, to show on the video. Basically what enchants I would like, how many villagers I'd like, what trades I'm looking for each specific type. I do. Are they going to jump to bed? Or what time? I've got time. I am using a pack which I didn't talk about in the video. It's not any kind of cheat or bug or anything, it is just a resource pack. I think we've got a bit of time. So I have got I can see each level. I can't physically click on them and see what the enchants are, but I was able to obviously for the sake of rolling these villagers, I wouldn't want to have to kill and then reset. So I can see the trades. And it has helped for things like this. Not really for these guys, because these are all, obviously, their trades are level 1. And as long as they've got, selling them, glass, because we'll fix that for, things like that as well. I'll get absolute tons of that. So I say that is, I wouldn't call it cheaty. If you do, I do apologize. Hello, old guy, how are you? So I say I only use that really for setting up this. We're just waiting for these guys to go to bed, old guy. We're just going to be setting up Village C. Hopefully. According to my clock, we're not. Oh, there we go. See, look, old guy comes in. It turns night time on the server. What's that all about? So this is where I absolutely messed this up, isn't it? Because old guy's here. But yeah, I have practiced this about a couple of hundred times on old guy's test world that he introduced on his video for trialing how to move your villagers. Yeah, exactly. I think it's I don't. Some people class it as cheaty data, and that's yeah, old guy magic. It's not as if we're able to physically see. We can see what they are, but we can't see what they are. If you know what I mean. We can't see what the actual enchants are. We can't see that kind of stuff. So I think if we were to be able to see, okay, at level 5 he does, you know, a looting free sword, for example, I think that would be cheaty. But the fact we can only really see roughly he has wool, he has this, he has this, he has this, it should be okay. It's not in the Brokerock rules that I can't use it. I'm sure somebody would tell me right now if I'm wrong. Probably old guy Jax. But again, old guy does have a what's your over 100 villagers in yours, old guy, I think? 80, 160, 240 villagers in yours. And I wouldn't assume that you would trade them all up and then hope for the best. I like the there you go, see 240, yeah. I like the one that lets me have it all because I need all the villagers. I've never been confident with villagers. I think over the last year, I think I've kind of got more into getting villagers and stuff set up. I've always kind of ignored them because they were always a pain in the rear end to move around, and to be fair, one of the first clips on my channel, I think it's actually on my Twitch, is me moving a villager, you know, 500 blocks in a boat because I didn't know there was any other way to move them. So I put them in a boat and just on a live stream just rode across the land in this boat. So it's, you know, just to show you how bad I used to be in Minecraft. Oh, sorry, 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 I didn't mean to punch you. Come back, go to bed. Yeah, villagers are more about practice and understanding what they do and they don't do it. What they do and they okay, don't do. Sorry. Yeah. Our villagers, old guy, you've said it yourself in multiple videos. You know, villagers on Bedrock have got this ability to do whatever they want. You know, if they can find a stupid way to die, they will physically do it. It has got better. I've never seen a villager, you know, chuck himself off a ledge recently. Yep, there's old guy's bug, so we'll need to place this bed down, break this one, and hopefully it stacks up there. Yep, there you go. Thank you. And I say this is one of these skills that I think once you practice it and practice it and practice it, you eventually you get to, you know, old guys level where you're, you know, I'm assuming you could probably do that in your sleep, this kind of thing. You know, this is only the third time I've done it. Once successful, once failed, and this is the third time. So it's just about, as you say, practice. I can set up iron farms really easy now, which I've never been able to do since the fan server. I think so. The fan server was my first big trading hall. Yeah, exactly, a few hundred times. At one point, not even sure why, but before the update Aquatic, I was moving a village with a boat and I used pistons to lift the boat all the blocks. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah. I say it's just, as old guy says, it's practice. It's... Hello? Go. Thank you. We're about halfway through the night, we're about midnight now, so we should have enough time to get them, hopefully. I don't think we'll get them all the way. Might do. I am doing this a lot slower than I usually do. I don't want to mess this up on stream and have to kill them and reset, you know, another 40 villagers, and which wouldn't work anyway because of the fact there's 2 villages there now. But we are getting tons. This is something I think that there was a server actually I played on a couple of years back. It was one of these geyser servers. Can you not have more? You can, but I'm being more cautious, Dara. That's all. I'm being scared of cat. There was a server I played on a couple of years back. It started off as Bedrock and then it went to a geyser server. But back in the when it was just Bedrock, their shopping district had this build right in the centre of town. And basically you paid a diamond block. Hello? Go on. Thank you. You paid a diamond block and the floor opened up and it dropped you into something similar to what I've got here. Totally, the design was totally different. But that was the first time I'd ever seen a villager trading hall in Minecraft, and it was, you know, I was in awe of this thing. The fact that the trades were constantly down at 1 emerald, you know, the rules for that, you know, you paid your diamond block, and you could be in there for as long as you wanted. Day one, I was in there for, you know, hours and hours and hours and hours, you know, trading back and forward, you know. But I think, I don't know, it's just one of these skills that I wanted to learn, so I'm using the end of the season to learn it, I guess. My experience on servers isn't the best. It's always I've got the one that I run with Bongo, Sanctum. I've not really been as active there. I'm running it for the background. I'm one of the admins, well, owner over there. So that's, you know, but that's jumping into season 3 very shortly. I think I've been keeping an eye on what they're doing for their spawn design. They design their spawn in creative before the season starts. We're running out of time. Move. They've started building their spawn for season 3, I'd say. So that's kind of where they're at for that. They're just waiting for the 120 to release. I know Brokerock obviously we do everything as much as physically possibly can on the camera. I don't think I've got time to move anymore. Looks like the sun's starting to come up. So we'll leave that as they are until night time again. I've probably got more time, and old guy's got to say, you've got another 5 minutes. It's fine. We'll check on how our iron golems are doing. Apart from the fact they don't appear to be. Oh, yeah, we have. Look, there we go. 2 out of 6. We had 2 before we started this. So that's 14. So that's 7 golems. So 7 golems over there. How many have we had over here? We'll not be able to see this actually because there's, you know, iron for days in here. We are getting glow squid ink. Which is cool. No, it's fine. I think they'll be okay. I don't think. No, there's sea lanterns nearby. The light level isn't 0, so it's totally fine. They don't need a light. This full area is pretty spawn proof. These cats are annoying me. They're everywhere. Look, they're everywhere. Cats. You know, why don't we get? You know, why don't we do the put them in a boat and tame them and stop them from ever spawning again? No, because then we won't know if we've got a village. I don't know if that works for static villages. Old guy, you can advise on that. If I tame 2 cats between these 3 villages, will they no longer spawn cats, or will they still spawn because there's multiple villages? I can go and get some fish. I've got loads of fish. It'd be interesting to find that out actually. I know for normal iron farms it wouldn't work, but I don't even have beds, have I? No, we've not made beds yet. So let's get you find out for this wool. Nah, 1 for 1, really? Look, more cats. Oh my god, that is the worst trade I've ever seen in my life. Wow. I'm gonna be building a sheep farm. Really? Really? One emerald. I've made all these guys for one wool for an emerald. One. Shoot the cats. uh, I was gonna say something there, but I realised Mrs. Moth's sitting behind me, and I really didn't think saying that on a family. Oh no, my pickaxe! No! No! Oh my god! Luckily it's netherite, eh? Oh my god, where is it? That might just be a bug. Cat wool. Yes. Ah, I'm on fire now. God's sake. Honestly. Go wrong. It goes live wrong and I missed them off with it. I threw my pickaxe. Right, okay. So there we go. Now that we have salvaged our pickaxe, and we no longer have to worry about our pickaxe, you know, despawning at the bottom of the kill chamber when I was trying with the shears. Just have to pick him up. I've got a totem. I don't need to worry about burning to death. I would definitely find out about these cats. Um, I don't need that. There we go. But that is ridiculous. I need to find out about that. Pink. So yeah, I'll say it's we got some more emeralds. We'll just have to try and trade this guy. Trade this guy up to try and get beds. I think. Um. Hmm? I was gonna make an inappropriate joke when Jack said about shaving cats, but I really don't want to say that on a family friendly live stream. No, I can't say that out loud, Mrs. Moth. Mrs. Moth's making another inappropriate joke. It would be nice to have more uses for the cats. Well, do cats have the same effect? Do cats have the same uses on Java as they do on Bedrock? Does anyone know? Can you use them for creeper farms? I can't think of any other uses apart from string. Um, but I can't think of any uses for cats either. Useless cats. Very useless cats. By the time we break all these bookshelves down, it will be night time. And we'll have done all that for nothing and just, faffed about for ages. There might be beds in here actually. No. There was full of beds at one point. This has got to be the most bugged thing ever, isn't it? Cats do scare creepers and phantoms, but it's not the same distance. Ah, see? Oh, you're not unlocked, so it can only be you. Thank you. That is so broken. Oh, my emerald's back. I didn't know cats scare phantoms. Ah, see? Learn something new every day, even for, you know, nice. I don't think I even needed emeralds to be fair, but I need beds, so, blue. I need beds, and now that's not going to work. I'll need to do that. Yes, there we go. We now have infinite beds and blue wool. Cool. So now we have our beds. So I guess this village is going to have 20 pink beds. Nice. Well, no, we won't. No, we're not doing it anymore. We have our beds. That's all that matters. We can always come over to these guys and go. I'll trade you one iron nugget for an emerald. These guys are only for iron. Swords and axes, we buy iron. These guys all sell golden carrots. Once I get down and unlocking them, they all sell golden carrots. They sell bread now. I like that part, but you have to have them lose, so one can set them up at bedtime and one can get the gift and then sit down again. But you have to have them loose, so one can set them up at bedtime and then get the gift and then set them down again. It has jacks, yeah. I know I think is that a cat in there? There's a cat in there, look. So there is, yeah, they have improved it. To my knowledge, they have fixed a few of these bugs. We call them features here on Bedrock Edition. So things like I think it was you bought glass and you sold them back for glass pens. I think something like that. That has been removed. I thought the bookcases had been removed, or it had to be written books, but obviously not on our server. These villagers only set up the other day, so you know. I imagine that something is totally different there. But obviously, once we get more cats, we'll put our clerics in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I haven't even got trap. I've just realised I haven't got trapdoors. I'm still unprepared. So unprepared. Hopefully next season I'll be better. But I'll be better at this. Looking forward to banner patterns. Was the other thing I meant to say. What's the recipe? It's like the dogs, and they're stupid following along. Don't need it. They just get in the way. They do. I agree with that. There we go. That's more than enough. We'll get these set up now for the first 10. We're almost at bedtime. So we'll go. Oh, carpets. I'm looking forward to the 1.5 sneak. There we go. That'll be really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What do you mean? No more buying glass, making panes and selling the panes? I think that's what it is. There's a couple of them that they removed, Dara. I don't, top of my head, I can't think of what they were, which is why I'm just, why I'm saying that. There is a couple that they removed. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9. I think I'm sure it's the glass pane one they removed, and they had talked about removing the books and making them have to be written books, so basically it wasn't worthwhile doing. But as you just seen, I'm able to do that, and that, yeah, that works. I still think the frog lights are one of the best blocks I added to Minecraft, probably my favourite block. Yeah, I totally agree. I love the frog lights. I'm using them, Oh my god, go away! Look! There's a white cat now! Where do you come from? Go away! Honestly. Right, there we go, we're almost at night time. I've not heard this before. I thought they were leaving villagers alone. I don't know, there was something, Dara. I can't remember what it was. I've now got my glasses on, so I can't even see properly. My headphones cut into my face. So once Bob and Bob go to bed. Yep. They sleep in separate beds. Just saying. Come on. They've been together a long time. They sleep in separate beds now. That's what I just said. Mrs. Boss said it's a married life. Come on. Not far off. I can see the clock changing. Come on. Come on. You haven't got any. You've no reason to not. Come on. Okay, I'll go away. Will you go to bed if I go away? Still watching? No, I'm not. Oh, take bed. Thank you. There we go. Right. So let's start moving these guys again very, very slowly as to not break it, because I don't want to have to go through it all again. Stacking villages live on YouTube, live from the Brokerock server. I'm kind of concerned because I can't see what your emotes are, Jax. I can see the words come up, but the actual emote doesn't. I don't know why. How? Oh, uh, excuse me. Did I break the wrong one? I don't know. I'll have a look at that. I think if I had my chat open on the YouTube Studio rather than OBS, I think I would probably be able to see it better. I only really use that media for. Looks like it might be a YouTube thing. It might be. I think it's just the OBS chat thing. Maybe I haven't got it set up properly. Hand orange covering eyes. That's all. That's all I see. It says face orange biting nails. Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know. So my plan here is, old guy's advice was move the village as close as you can to the center on the far side, making sure it doesn't collide with the bounding box of this one or this one. So I'm aiming for here, and then, well, I need to aim for the center actually because the bed's going there. But I'm thinking about here to set up the initial bit of the village, and then obviously we'll move them. We'll push the two guys into these first two. I think the only issue, as long as I don't, connect the bounding boxes of the village, to use the proper terminology, I think. I was going to say something completely inappropriate there, and I thought if somebody else comes into the stream and hears me talking about village leaders and stuff, then yeah, just move the village leader, the leader of the village. I'm waiting for old guy shouting, "There's no such thing." I know I'm doing this slowly, chat, and it's probably boring watching me do that, but it's got to be done. I can't afford to have to kill all 40 villagers and have to start again. We are staying on stream because there's quite a lot of folk in, and we're finishing this village. Come on. Right, so this is the point here where I think I messed up the last time, because I took them to the edge and I brought them. I'm trying to move them as close as I can to this side straight away. Last time I brought them pretty close over there. I think it's the actual village itself. It's got the border of the village. Old guy's your best bet. Don't ask me. I don't know. I'm sure there's a bounding box for a village. I know it's a bounding box. I think it's like a thingy. I don't know what it's called. Put me on the spot, Jax. Yeah, I don't think it's a bounding box is the wrong word. I don't know what it's called. There's a word for it. Come on, Bob, over there. Go. Can't go that way. Go round. Oh my god. Go round. I can't remember what the old guy told me in a video actually what the. Oh, he's not going. Oh, there we go. Thank God. I don't remember. 19 by 19 by 13? Something? I don't know. I don't know. So let's say we'll move these villagers into place. Quickly change the subject. Hopefully we are pretty far away for these. Well, we're not that far away if you get my gist. We are far enough away that we should be okay to just set these villagers up. Under your video, I commented that you should dig out behind the purple and move the villagers behind instead of in front. Did you? I haven't. Didn't see that comment, Darrow. Move the villagers behind. Well, it should be alright. We can all just minecart them in. It's not. I'll check it out. Sorry, I'm distracted. Not a very good YouTuber, eh? Right, okay, so now what we have to do is we have to keep the center of the village, which at this moment in time is this guy. He is currently the center of the village, so we're going to move so that we're basically having this guy. So we'll do is we'll place a bed in here, okay? And then if we break him, so that makes this guy now the center of the village. So as long as I don't put anything else within the blocks of him, we'll need to walk these guys up a bit so that I'm able to move one bed to across there. Being very careful to not go within 16 blocks of this village. I'm sure that's what old guy said. Oh, I've hit you. Villager abuse. Don't go behind there. Back over here. Come back. Come on, it's nearly daytime. We need to get in bed. Don't go around that way, idiot. Run out of time, folks. For a couple of minutes. I don't know why I keep making that mistake. I can see the box. Oh my god, go round! Thank you. Right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 6. I'll move one more. So the centre of the village is directly there. Okay, right, so now we have a centre of our village, will be this bed here. So what we'll do is we'll throw the next bed in behind here. We need to get all the beds placed in, so we'll need to really quickly block these guys in, just in case there is any issue with them moving. But we are at the point now of just placing the 20 beds. Hopefully they don't suffocate when they jump out of bed. There we go. Right, so they won't go anywhere now. There we go, one more block. There we go, fine. We're fine. So now we need to get our beds. So we only have 2 beds currently in that village. Yep, which is fine. And then we'll just need to grab ourselves the emeralds to get ourselves an additional 20 beds in there. So we have got enough emeralds. We don't have enough, physical things there, but we're fine. We'll also need to grab ourselves a stack of blocks because we'll have to place our beds in 5x5 sections. Get rid of some of this random garbage that I'm carrying about. Don't need that. We'll keep that in our hotbar. Don't need that. Don't need that. Keep our emeralds. Alright. I think I've got more emeralds. I think I brought a stack of emerald blocks over. There it is. Right. So let's get this done. I'll break a couple of these down. Grab ourselves our beds. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 12. We're now at 13 beds. We already have 2, which gives us 15, so we're only 5 beds short. What does he give us now? Banners. Yeah, that's rubbish. We'll try and get this guy thingied up as much as we can. Oh, we just threw stuff at him. No, not my emeralds. So that's where we're at anyway. So we'll just get rid of some of this. I need that carpet. So many emeralds! Oh, villagers are fun. There we go. There we go. 46 back, good. Right, so we're at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 beds. 15 beds, folks. 15 beds. So we were trading up Wow, he didn't even get enough level. There we go, now he is. Oh, I'm giving the emeralds back. Yeah, amateur. Absolute amateur. Orange. I think it really will be with that trade the way that is. The only thing I can see myself using these villagers for is emeralds. It is right. Jack says hi, Mrs. Moth. She says hi, Jax. So where are we at? 42 emeralds. These guys will hopefully. Yes. Yeah, we have our second lot of beds. Good. Nice. Fine. We just need to wait for night time again. I think we're still in night time. We might get away with this. Um, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh god, I lost count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Oh, let's see, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Get rid of you. 20. Oh, I need them. I need emeralds. Honestly. You can keep the emeralds. I need blocks. Oh my god. Screw the sticks. I've no. There we go. Right, I'll try that again. It looks like we're now going to run out of time. Hi, Mrs. Moth. Dara. Mrs. Moth says hi, Dara. I need 20, Dara. I lose count a lot. So I'm still at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, plus 2 is 20. Nice. Yeah, Mrs. Moth's actually playing Mario. No, she's on golf now. It was. Oh, they woke up. Yeah, she was just talking about the coronation and stuff. She says to talk to us about that, but we did that already. So now we have to wait for night time, I think, before we can set these beds up. Or do I? No, I don't. Do I? I think as long as I can get the particles, I should be okay. Question mark. This is where I messed this up, but he didn't have any room. I know. I know. I know. I'm silly. I'm stupid. Dara says no. So don't do it during the day. Okay. Thank you, Dara. Dara's the fountain of knowledge. Somebody doesn't know anything, Dara always does. It's great. It's awesome. So we have 5, 10, 15, and I don't have enough blocks. We've also put this one block too far back. It means I'm going to have to spawn for this. You might want to remove the blue bed first. Yeah, I know. That's alright. I know that. We'll need to spawn proof this for columns. There we go. So we need. We only need 7 blocks. Not that many. Not many at all. Look, mine shaft, what? Cats in the mine shaft! More cats! They're everywhere. That's a minecart. Yeah, but the cats are everywhere. The cats have taken over. Nightmare. Nightmare cats. Hate them. Vicious wee things. Right, so we're not going to be setting up these beds yet. We will be doing it, but we'll not be doing it yet. We have to move the centre of our village first. And we have to make sure that we place a bed here first, rather than this side, because that's too close to the village across this side. So once we get night time again, which we're halfway through the day now, we will be able to set the first bed up into here, which Zara's already told us should be the blue bed, which is awesome. And then we can start placing down all the beds because there's no villagers to link to them anyway until we get our villagers over here. And then it should just be a case of slowly pushing them into these areas we have set up. I have not got tracks on me, which I had supposed to have, and then I've got no infantry space whatsoever again. I could really do with more infantry space. I need rails. There we go. I have come prepared. I have rails absolutely everywhere. Blue bed is the one that's going first because the centre of the bed has to become this one before the one behind it. And then obviously what we'll do is we'll get before we break the what will be the before we move the master bed over there, we'll place some rails down so we can just chuck these guys into their pods. I don't really worry too much about the fact that they won't be able to sleep because that's not really urgent once they get the village set up. I can't drink any juice. Need my hands. And if we set this up right, we should more cats again. Oh my god. Old guy, if you're still here, can I put 2 of these in a boat and stop them from spawning? Because they're spawning on here. They're everywhere. Hate them so much. You. Hate them. We have drink of juice while I'm waiting. Sorry about that, I was talking to Mrs. Moth at the same time. I'm just gonna hang about for another, don't know, just finish off this village. I don't know how many weeks left we have got this season. This is, you know, I'm assuming probably about 4 or 5. I would think. We'll break. I think there's only, I don't know. I'll probably do a couple of live streams and then I'll probably start working on a season ender. Which I have got. I have got planned. This Jack's got totally wrong. He thought I was making my logo. I'm not making my logo. It's more sneaky than that, Mr. Jax. So much more sneaky. No, it's not your logo. So many cats. Come on, go to bed. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I thought. I have so many projects I need to finish. Oh, guy, I seen your what's that massive cube you've got outside your base? I'm not making your logo, Jax. No. You can use it for making your logo if you want. I flew over your base the other day, old guy, and I seen that massive. Oh no, am I spoiling something if I say about that? I didn't say anything. Nope, nope, no spoilers. Old guy, I love your base. It's awesome. I spent quite a bit of time there in the creative copy of the world to have a look at how this is all set up. Yeah, my map's locked, Jack, so you're fine if you want to use it. Have to bring. Okay, right, yeah, okay, shh. No say nothing. No words. Nope. Don't know what you're talking about. Hey, old guy, did you hear what I was saying about the cats? Can I put 2 in a boat and just feed them and tame them? Will that stop all of them? Or will that only stop one village? Come on. Bob and Bob, go to bed. I know your beds are kind of close together, and you know, it's closer you've been in years, but you know, come on. Come on. We're not far off. Should be any second now. Ah, yes. Which is now, yes, 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 here we go. Right, okay, so now that we have old guy in the chat, which makes life so much easier since he'll shout at me if I do something wrong. We're going to, OG, can you stop the cats? Ah, in case you can't hear the chat. Okay, thank you, Jax. Cats spawn one cat for every 4 villagers. You need to trap them and name them, or they despawn and spawn again. You mostly just ignore them. Okay. Thank you, old guy. Right, so let's just, all we're going to do is we're going to break basically this block, this bed here, which will move the centre of the village to the first villager of the village, which becomes this one. Which will then allow me to move his bed to that side, and then become the master of the village behind this wall. Before I do that, so I am going to set up the rail line to move this villager. Oh, no, we need infantry space again. Because I don't want to have the whole. I don't think he has to go back to bed. So what we'll do is we're breaking him. So we need to. All we're gonna do is we're gonna show him in a minecart and not bounce him off the wall because then he'll come back to me. And what we'll do is we'll place him there. So all we're gonna do is place the minecart there. He's glitched out of his bed and into the minecart. Really? Is this a thing now? Somebody? How? That's got to be a bug. He's not in the bed. How? Oh, he woke up. Oh, okay. Well, he's. How is that a thing? You can take minecart. Yeah, I'm taking the easy one. The problem is I've not put a bed in there yet. Yeah, that's a bug. I was gonna say, this is making you live villagers out of the beds in the minecart. Oh, God's sake. I've no blocks. Oh, you know what? I'll use emerald blocks. Right, okay, so we're having to place our beds in here. So all we have to do is go one. Hopefully that he links to that one. Oh, he won't because I've not broke the other bed yet. So we will have to. Hopefully he's not too far away from it now. I'm going to break the bed. But I had to have bed free place before I could break bed too. There we go. So now hopefully he should link to that bed in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should be okay. Did he link? Problem is his head's now stuck in this section. Did you link to that bed? All kind of pictures from Reddit of villagers sleeping on the floor in midair. Yeah, no, I've seen that one, but I've never seen the minecart because I hope he linked there. Well, I've never seen them be like lifted out of their bed by a minecart before. That's a new one on me. So yeah. Oh, don't sleep in the villager's bed. That never goes well, does it? Oh, come on. So now I just need to make sure that I don't place any more than 19 beds. Because we haven't moved the centre of our village yet. Stupidly, I forgot. But these are still linking up to the same village, so it should be okay. Because that bed's still part of the village. Hopefully I've done that right. Old guy's not shouting at me in chat, so I must be doing something right. No, they would. Keep the centre of the village across there until we're ready to move it over here. Then it doesn't matter what they link to. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, it's okay, okay. It's all good. I don't mind. great to have people in, that's all. We'll go blue, and then we go red, and then we need to jump outside, move the last of the village. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I've got a carpet in there. Loads of time, all the time in the world. Nice. But all we have to do now is we're going to remove this, break that one. Place rails there. We might as well just use the glitch and just grab him at his bed. Why not? That's so broken. That's so broken. There you go. We got your new home. That's so broke. Break his bed. He will then move the centre of the village to there. And then all we have to do is bed number 20. I'm going to use that more often, Jack, so that is, well, at least until we get to 120. And that is our village set up. This area is completely spawn proof with the use of our carpets. So we don't need to worry at all about that, just because we can. And we seem to be doing really actually pretty well. Time wise we're over, like by quite a bit. I'm not really worried. All we have to do now is give these guys jobs. We'll probably, yeah, we'll break you out the minecart first because I do want the minecart back, buddy. I don't want you know you can't keep that. This is where I accidentally hit them. Okay, and then I'm stuck. There we go. They'll give you a job. Actually, I need to see which one's taking the job first. So who wants the first job? None of these want a job? No! Get! Ah! Hate villagers. Oh! No! 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 Minecart! 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 Oh, I missed! Go in the minecart! Why? Why would I do that? We know it's him anyway, so that's fine. So there you go, villager 1 done. He hates me now, folks. There we go. Right, so now we'll break that. There we are. Sorted! Oh. We know the fact they are taking jobs means we're in a pretty good place. Give him his job. Then we'll see what they have in case we need to roll them. Then look at the fact that he's not taking his job. There we go. Just being slow because it's night time. Glowstone for 4. And redstone at 1 for 2. And that will change as we approach this farm and these start spawning the zombie villagers. And all we have to basically do is run ourselves a minecart rail all the way along here, right along the bottom, into each of these original 8 slots, and then we're basically done. And I have got the villagers across there to do that, but as there's something I wanted to do first. What was it? Fix the carpets. So for next week's video, I do plan to have the other 20 of these villagers in play. I do want to try and give some semblance of what I'm doing. This the wool bug works on the redstone. Unless the wool bug works on the redstone, that would suck. Unless the wool bug works on the redstone. What wool bug? Oh, that one. What wool bug, Dara? Sorry. Oh, it's not for 2. Oh, the wool bug, sorry, 1 for 1. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm very slow. It is, well, at least that's alright. I guess that's okay. 1 for 1 we are really, to be fair, we are going to have infinite, so I'm not worried too much. These can actually go away now, we don't need these. There we are. There you go, you're in your forever home now. Yay! And what we'll do before we end our stream is we will double check what we are, how our iron golems are doing. I haven't heard any die. Doesn't necessarily mean they haven't. We're at 26 here. Was it 26 before? Which is 13 iron golems. 13 iron golems in this village. And of course there's no way whatsoever of knowing what is in this one here. However, hopefully this is fine. It shouldn't have anything in it yet. No, that's fine. However, it will once we get at least 10 villagers in here. Will we just move? No, we won't. I don't have time tonight to move. It's getting pretty late here. It's already 10 to midnight. So yeah, next week's video we will continue on this. We will have a live stream on Saturday, as we always do. I do appreciate, as always, everybody for coming in. Dara, Jax, Guy, you're all absolutely awesome. Thank you very much. As always, if you haven't already and you're watching this video as on the VODs, please like and subscribe to the video, to the channel, and check out all the other absolutely awesome Brokerockers. Links are in the description, including Jax and Guy. They're all awesome. So for tonight, thank you very much for watching. My name's Kai. Good night.